So hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'll show you how to use Flux Context in CumfyUi. In my opinion, this is the simplest way, so let's install CumfyUi. I won't dwell on this here since there are plenty of videos on how to install it. Check YouTube if you can't figure it out. If anyone's interested, of course, I can record a video, but for now, let's move on. This is our CumfyUi workspace. As you can see, there's nothing here. Go to the menu and select Browse Templates. And here, look for Flux. We're interested in this tab right here, Flux Context. Click on it. Here it is, our workflow. Since I already have everything set up, I'll close this and open mine, where everything is configured. Look. Everything is described here very precisely, what to do and how to do it. Just read this manual right here. Next, let's talk about the models. All the links are clickable. To download the models, just click on the link and download them. And right here, it explains which model should go into which folder. So I won't be showing this either. Everything is clear here. After you have downloaded all the models, go in one more time. Click through everything you've loaded, because if you don't, it might give you errors. So just click through everything like this. If you have any nodes that are red, you can, or rather, you need to load them through the manager. That means you're missing them, so you need to load them. After you've done all that, now I'll show you what Flux Context can do. I've already played around with it a bit here, but I'll show you from the very beginning. I chose Donald Trump as my model, but you can pick a different picture. Here he is, our Donald Trump. And now let's say I want to change his hair. He has this reddish gray hair, but I want to make it red. Let's write our prompt. I've already prepared mine, so I just need to copy it, paste it, and click Start. The first time you start, it takes a bit longer because the model is being loaded into video memory. Subsequent generations take about a minute for me with my RTX 4070 Super. For you, depending on your hardware, it might be slower or faster. Now we wait. For me, it takes a minute or even two since it's the first time, but for you, thanks to editing, it'll be just a few seconds. And look. Donald with red hair, he even dyed his eyebrows to match his hair. Now let's try something a bit more complicated. Let's add heart-shaped glasses to Donald. We enter the prompt, click Start, and wait a minute. And look, once again, it turned out perfectly. Heart-shaped glasses, even the shadows are rendered beautifully. Flux is capable of a lot. Look, the shadow from the glasses, the light is coming from the left side, and the shadow falls on Donald's ear. Now we'll make the task even harder. We'll not add, but change Donald's clothes. We enter the prompt and click Change. Let's write our prompt. I want to dress Donald in a pink plush pajama. Click Start. And here he is, our Donald in pajamas. Look, the shadows, everything is rendered perfectly. Donald is happy, standing in his pajamas at the podium and saying something. Let's move on. Let's make the task more difficult again. We're going to change the background and add text. I want to add the Mexican flag as Donald's background and add the caption, I love Mexico. Let's insert it. You can read how I wrote it, and then we click Start. As you can see, the caption didn't quite work out. Well, that happens. Don't get upset, you can run the generation again and it will definitely work out. Here we're missing one letter, as you can see, right? Now let's try another prompt. We want to replace the caption. So if you want to continue using the same photo, that is the same image, and keep working with it for further edits, you just need to click the refresh button that's located right here. After that, we can enter our new prompt and then simply continue with the process. If something like this happens, if the text doesn't come out right or the image doesn't turn out the way you intended, sometimes it's enough to just change the prompt, swap the words around, or rewrite it differently and it will work. Here, as you can see, one letter didn't come out right. Now we'll try to change this caption. I've already entered the prompt, click Start, and wait for about a minute. Look, the caption has changed, but it added something extra on its own. As I mentioned before, just run it again and it will change the caption the way you want. You can also change the color of the text, the font, the neural network can handle all of that. You can also adjust the position of the text to the corner, at the top, behind Donald, wherever you want. Very important information. If you keep refreshing and processing an already processed photo, the image quality will deteriorate over time. 2 or 3 times is still okay, but after that, the quality gets worse. It's better to make all the changes you want to the prompt right away and then generate. If you don't like the result, generate it again instead of reprocessing the same image. Now let's go ahead and try changing the artistic style of the photo. For this demonstration, let's say I want to use Donald, and once again, I am going to use the original source image so that we do not degrade the picture quality, and I will then change the style to the ever popular and well-known anime format. We write the prompt and click Start. And here you go, Donald Trump in anime style. Of course, the eyes change a bit because in anime, everyone has those big eyes, but the pose, the hand, everything around him stays exactly the same. Even the little flag on his jacket is precisely the same. So, you can see, I really love changing styles, and I think that's why I really love the movie Terminator. Let's turn him into a character from The Simpsons. That always turns out pretty funny. Let's enter our prompt. Terminator Arnold is selected. Nothing wrong with the low resolution, it'll process faster, and we hit Start. The Simpsons. Alright, now let's move on to more complex procedures. Alright, so now let's go back over to Donald, and what we're going to do is add a joint to his hand, specifically a marijuana joint, and then we're going to see what exactly comes out of it. We enter our prompt, hit Start, and wait. And here he is, Donald, at the podium with the joint. The hand, as always, turned out great, and the joint is pretty big. Donald looks pleased. Alright, let's move on to more interesting things. Let's pick this black and white photo and try to colorize it. We enter our prompt. If you're interested, read it, pause the video, and then hit Start. Here is our picture, now colored. But since I added to my prompt that it should make the details brighter and more precise, the children's faces turned out kind of doll-like or cartoonish. Now we'll regenerate this. Just colorizing the photo, we remove the unnecessary parts and click Start. Let's see. And in my opinion, it turned out much better. Their faces aren't so plastic anymore, they're just colored. The little animal turned out absolutely amazing. Look, the clothes, the skin, everything is just as it should be. Now once again, let's make the task more difficult. Let's take a photo of a girl like this, with scratches, all blurry, and try to bring it to life. Here as well, I've already done this. You can see it a little bit here, but we'll do it again. We enter our prompt. Again, I added these details, and then we'll try once more without them. And we press Start. As we can see, the result is already very good. But let's still try it without this prompt, without these details. And I think it will turn out even better. The photo will look more natural. We press Start. The process is finished, but honestly, I don't see much of a difference. The only thing is that the photo became a little darker. So in this case, it didn't make much of a difference. I think many people have old photo albums at home with pictures of their grandparents and parents that can be updated like this. And also, to make your loved ones happy, you can of course take such a photo and create a 9 or 10-second video where your grandparents are smiling and bring joy to your family. That's all from me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like. If you didn't like it, give it a dislike and leave a comment. I would really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, everyone.